Good day, everyone. My name is Gokul Venugopal. I'm from Melbourne. I work at Cevo, Australia. At Cevo, we help business of all sizes, from small, medium business to large enterprises, on the cloud migration and modernization journey. We also help clients on the data analytics and data engineering domain. Currently, I'm working at one of the interesting clients called Organic Response, whose vision is sustainability. The client's mesh technology provides ability for the lights to talk to each other, which in turn results in organically updating the brightness of the light, or turning on or turning off of the lights based on human presence and other factors like ambience without any human intervention. The technology is installed in the different parts of the world currently and on demanding industries like healthcare institutes, hospitals, and research institutes. As on today, the organic response software is installed on at least tens of thousands of sensor nodes across the world, which requires constant software update. Jenkins was used as the primary tool for the software build and deployment. The team had multiple pain points while using Jenkins as their build tool. All the pain points uh, after assessment were basically because of three major categories: reliability, elasticity, and cost. Reliability. The Jenkins was built in such a way that it had multiple building blocks, because of which it also had multiple points of failure, and any issues with Kubernetes cluster or EC2 instance or an issue due to a code change would cause an outage on the Jenkins. Elasticity. We had limitations on the number of parallel build agents because of our Kubernetes configuration, and hence most of our build jobs had to be queued for processing. And cost. The infrastructure cost as well as the operational cost was really high, comparing the benefits that we were getting out of the tool. And Organic Response provides its technology as free for the clients with an ounce of minimum charge. Hence, we had to make sure the operational cost is always kept on check. Uh, we did an assessment on all the major CI/CD tools available in the market and weighed their pros and cons with the lens to solve the aforementioned three issues, which is reliability, elasticity, and cost. We also added a fourth requirement, which is security, because all the data that is being collected from all these thousands of nodes installed across the world is stored in cloud, which is accessed by the code base. Hence, security is another important requirement from the client. On a detailed assessment, we found that Buildkite is the right tool that is fit for the purpose. The reason being, Buildkite, with Buildkite subscription, we were able to reduce the number of building blocks, which in turn reduce the number of points of failure, which directly cuts away all the management costs required to fix those issues. Also, Buildkite provides 99.9% uptime assurance, which meets the client reliability requirement. With Buildkite pre-built CI, Elastic CI AWS CloudFormation template, we were able to set up Buildkite agents in minutes, and the elasticity of the Buildkite was almost infinite from an end user perspective, and this meets the client's elasticity requirement. And finally, Buildkite never looks at the customer code, and hence this solves the client's security requirement as well. Uh, we were able to set up the Buildkite for the client Organic Response in less than 30 minutes by creating an organization in the Buildkite and integrating the Buildkite with single sign-on. And we were able to migrate the first pipeline from Jenkins to Buildkite in less than a day. And we were able to also migrate the complex pipelines from Jenkins to Buildkite in less than 3 days. And in case of any issues, we were always getting an outstanding customer support response from the Buildkite customer support team. A simple way of showcasing the increase in productivity after the introduction of Buildkite. These graphs shows the count of commits on the important repositories that are required for the Organic Response software build, and all the on the trend shows that after introduction of Buildkite, the number of commits has increased uh, to a larger number, which proves that the productivity of the end user engineering team has increased after introducing Buildkite or replacing Buildkite with Jenkins. Thank you. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me in LinkedIn. Otherwise, good day. Thank you very much for listening. Bye.